Lesson 2 from Prose The Boy Who Sold Wisdom. It's a very interesting story about an intelligent boy. The name of the boy is Naginder. He is an orphan. That means did not have any parent, in the sense his father and mother died. But he was very clever and he learned many things from his father. He had few money, but he had no job. And by spending that money, he has set up a small shop in the town, and there was a board on which he wrote wisdom for sale. The other people, or the shopkeepers in the market, they laughed at him because they were selling the stuff which were used daily by the people, like vegetables, fruits, clothes, etc. But Nagendra was selling something very different, or nothing. One day, Babu, the son of a businessman, visited the shop of Nagendra. This Babu was a stupid man. He gave one nickel to Nagendra and purchased wisdom from Nagendra. Nagendra took a paper and wrote on it, "It is not wise to stand and watch two people fighting," which meant that if there are two people fighting, it's not wise to watch them because you may also get into trouble. Now, after taking the paper, Babu, the stupid man, he went to his father, who was a businessman and whose name was Gupta. Gupta, after seeing the paper, was very angry. He went to Nagendra's shop and demanded his money back. Nagendra agreed on the condition that Babu will not follow the advice. He will not leave the place if there are two people fighting over there. He will watch the two people fighting. On this condition only, Nagendra would return their money. So Gupta agreed and a document was also signed. So one day, the maids of the queens, there were two queens of the king, and the queens hated each other. One day, what happened? Each queen sent the maid to the market to buy a pumpkin. Unfortunately, there was only one pumpkin in the shop, and the quarrel and fight started between the maids. Other people ran away from the place, but Babu stood there because his father has signed a document that Babu will not leave the place where two people are fighting and would also see their fight. So Babu thought about it and he was seeing the fight. During this, the first maid, she told Babu that he is the witness that the other maid hit him. Upon hearing this, the second maid also said that he is the witness that the other maid hit him. Now Babu got into very big trouble because soon king would be calling him when the queens complained to the king, and both the queen's maids would consider Babu as their witness. Now Babu should choose any one of them. In the sense, Babu has to decide that he would support which one. In case if he supports the first maid, the queen of the second maid would have him killed. And if Babu supported the second one, the first queen would have Babu killed. Babu was in a big trouble, and Gupta was also worried for his son. So both son and father went to Nagendra's shop and they asked Nagendra to help them out. Nagendra charged rupees 500 and decided to help them, and told Babu that whenever the king would call him to his court, Babu should behave like a mentally ill person. That is, Babu should act like he is a madman. He is mentally ill. On the day when the king called Babu and asked him many questions, Babu started behaving in a stupid manner. That is, he acted like a mentally ill person. The king was irritated and he let Babu go away from the place. But Gupta was not satisfied because now Babu has to behave like a madman always, or else the king would have got him killed. for telling lies. So again this father and son went to Nagendra and asked his help. Nagendra again charged rupees 500 and gave them the advice that Babu should go to the king when the king's mood is fine, in the sense when the king will be in a happy mood. At the time Babu should go to the king and should tell the whole story, and definitely the king would forgive him. But the condition is the king's mood should be delighted, or the king should be in a happy mood. He should be laughing and he should not be worried. So Babu followed the advice given by Nagendra, and also it worked. That is, the king forgave him. After this, king was impressed by the intelligence of Nagendra. He called Nagendra to his court and asked him whether there was any wisdom left, so that the king would like to buy wisdom from Nagendra. Nagendra said yes it is, and charged rupees 1000 and gave king the advice, think deeply before you do anything. Upon hearing this, the king was very much impressed and happy that he had those words engraved on everything. In the sense, he had those words engraved on the plates, cups, pillows, etc. The king was very impressed by those words, and he wanted to engrave those words on everything around him so that he would not forget it. After a few months, king fell ill. The health condition of the king was not good. He fell ill, and during that time the minister and the queen planned to kill the king, and they bribed the doctor and asked him to give king the poison. The doctor mixed the poison in the medicine and gave it to the king, and when the king was about to drink it, he had seen, that is, the king had seen the words engraved on the cup which said, think deeply before you do anything. So king stopped and did not drink and was thinking about the words. At the time, the doctor was becoming very nervous. The doctor thought that the king got to know the entire plan. So doctor threw himself to his feet and confessed his crime and revealed the entire plot. After this, the king summoned the minister and the queen and ordered them to drink the poison in his cup. But the minister and the queen did not agree, and soon they also confessed their crime and pleaded for mercy. King ordered them to be hanged and banished the doctor from his kingdom. All this happened because the king followed the advice given by Nagendra. King was able to save his own life because he followed the advice, think deeply before you do anything, which was given by Nagendra. As a result, the king was very much impressed by the knowledge and wisdom of Nagendra, and the king made Nagendra his minister and honored him with wealth.